Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have Sh- um Shannon Sharpe weighs in on Stephen A. Smith, Jason Whitlock beef. Um I don't know what's going on, but let's take a look at the video. And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification, and hit that thumbs up. Whenever you hit that thumbs up, YouTube recommend my videos. Um, don't forget to hit that subscribe button at Chambers underscore channel. Let's take a look at this, y'all.
Thing with them hate makers, boy.
Stephen A. Whitlock called Stephen A.'s book farcical, saying he had an issue with the claim that he was recruited by Winston-Salem State to play basketball despite only playing 1 year in high school. Whitlock
Yeah.
said Stephen A. was lying about going to an open trial at Winston-Salem and hitting 17 three-pointers and getting a scholarship offer after that right on the spot. Stephen A. says he contacted ESPN leaders just to warn them about his segment on Jason Whitlock. I don't know if you watched the show, but I told Stephen A. I said, Stephen A., will you please stop lending people your audience?
Yeah. Sometimes sometimes you got people, you got to put people in your place. Sometimes you got to put people in your place. Because what happens is if you don't say nothing, they're gonna keep on coming at you and they're gonna keep on coming for you. Normally, when you're in school and there's a bully and he bullying you, he gonna keep on bullying you until you stand up to him. So at some point, I'm assuming Stephen A is fed up because Mr. Whitlock has always been going at him and going at him and going at him and going at him and taking shots at him throughout the years, and now he's finally fed up. You got to stand up for yourself.
But Ocho, this is what Stephen A says. Stephen A says, I'm a very forgiving person, not with him. I hate this, BASTRD far more than a little bit. He's the worst human being of any you'll ever meet. You get with a mile of his presence, wrap your arms around him and to protect your soul. He's Cain. He's the devil, the worst. That's all I have to say. Ocho, I get it.
You got to stand up for yourself sometime, Uncle. You can't do that. Sometime you got to stand up for yourself. That's like that's like your mama send you to school. Boy, if somebody hits you, you better hit him back. And if you don't hit him back, you come home, I'm gonna march your ass right back down to that school. So you get your lick back. At some point in the Bible, God said if somebody slap you, turn the other cheek.
No, that's in the Bible. See, I ain't in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah, that right there, turn the other cheek. I ain't in there. That he was talking about people that was in the Bible. I ain't in there.
But think about it.
Something on you slap me.
Listen, Stephen A. Smith, I'm assuming, has been turning the other cheek for a very long time, and now he's at the point where he's fed up.
Yeah.
So therefore, to me, listen, I like to see this side. I like to see a different side of Stephen A. Smith. I think all journalists that have a problem with somebody that is sick of people always picking on them or taking shots or saying something, I think they all should. You know what? I think everybody, chat, all journalists that are going to see this, regardless of what platform you're on, if you have a problem with somebody, I think you should take the Stephen A. Smith route. Let somebody know. It's so refreshing. It's so refreshing to see somebody be their authentic, organic self when they have a problem with somebody instead of that same politically correct bullshit that we always spew. I like it.
Ocho.
You don't like it?
No,
you can't like. You gotta like it.
For me, Ocho. Look, guys are starting to take shots at me that never took shots at me before. And you
just did it on the last show. See, you just did the same thing.
No, Ocho. No, I didn't mention no names. I remember people knew who I was talking about.
I still don't know who you're talking about. I was just going along.
Here's the thing. This is what I'm trying to tell. Look, if you look at career-wise, you look at where Stephen A is, and you look at the guy that he was talking about. Stephen A is up here. He's here, or even lower. So in other words, see, Ocho, you remember like when we were growing up and somebody be going, hey, man, you going to town? Hey, let me catch a ride. See, the only way he can get up if he's attached himself to Stephen A or somebody that's higher that's going up. I leave him alone.
Right.
I don't
speak the truth.
I don't mess with him. I don't mess with him. He knows I don't mess with him. He likes to bring my name. Fox tried to feed him some information about this and that, and he threatened. I don't get into all that. I just look. I know who I am. I know what I am. Okay, y'all say all y'all little stuff because see the problem that he has with me. See, and this is what a lot of people have that are journalists. You see, I can sit at a desk on ESPN or I did it at Fox, and I can do what they do. They could never live in my world. They could never play pro sports. So now, not only could I play sports and I was damn good, I can sit across and I'm more entertaining. I'm more informative. I'm more educational than you. And see, those that can do, those that can't talk. You see, all they can do is talk. I could do. That irks them.
Yeah.
It irks them that somebody from rural South Georgia with a lisp that overcame that can do this. It bothered them that Complex voted me most entertaining.
Come on, guy.
It bothered them. It bothered them that I got the interview with Cat Williams, the second most viewed interview in YouTube history. The
42 million. 42 million, my
42.
dad. Come on now.
They mad about that, Ocho, and they this and that. Why y'all bother me? I've never said anything about anybody because I don't care about you. Stephen A. and I, Stephen A. and I have always been cool. Now, obviously, we're a lot cooler now. He was always cordial to me. I think there's a fondness there because he went to HBCU and so did I. So I know the plights of people that go. Now, I don't know what it's like now. It's probably a lot better than when Stephen A. and I was in school.
Right.
I'm almost certain of it. But I don't know why so many of these guys got to put my name in the mouth. It seems to be the only way they can get clicks. You never hear me come on. I've never, unless somebody has said something about me, you don't hear me mention anybody's name. I've never gone on my podcast and talk about a former reporter. When I talk about players, I'm critiquing their play.
Right.
That's it. I don't just go out there just start, and I'm paid for that. But they mad. They see I got 2.35 million subs on Club Shay Shay. We're about to hit in another 2 weeks. We're gonna hit 800,000 subs and a podcast that's 3.5 months old.
Right.
And so now the fact that somebody might throw the bag at man, that show might get picked up. Somebody might throw the bag at Nightcap. Now they mad. Everybody got he was a loose cannon. Oh, he was this. And if he keeps doing, bro, I ain't said nothing. I ain't never said nothing.
Right.
I don't bother nobody. But I tell you what, just leave me alone.
Right.
Just leave me alone. Whatever you got going on, why you mentioning my name? I don't mention your name. I don't care about you. And so, look.
That's crazy.
Look, me and Clay Travis, we don't have anything in common. Clay Travis don't F with the dude that Stephen A. was talking about.
Right.
That should tell you everything you need to know. Clay Travis don't rock with it. And I had my issue with Clay Travis. Y'all can go dig up the tweet.
Right.
All I said was, bro, I don't know you and you don't know me, but don't make me lose my job. Enjoy the rest of your day. I left it at that.
You hit him with that on?
That's all I did. You can pull up the tweet. That's all I said. And all that back and forth, I ain't about that. I had one issue with the guy that with Stephen A. got into it with. I told my bosses, I said, hey, just tell him to keep I won't be here long because I don't play. All that, I don't do all that back and forth. Leave me the F alone. I don't bother nobody.
Right.
But boy, I'm telling you, he don't want these problems. Just leave me. I don't know why he feels such a need to keep my name. Okay, whatever you got going on with Stephen A., that's it. Okay, y'all both worked at ESPN. You're both journalists. Maybe there's competition there. I don't know. Leave me the F alone. I'm not what you want. I'm not. So that's why, Ocho, if you see me 9 times out of 10, if I'm not in the airport, if I'm not like working, Shannon by himself.
Right.
You see me in Whole Foods, you see me in Target, you see me, I'm by myself. I'm home 90% of the time with my dogs because I don't fool with people. And what I've started to see, and I didn't see it at first, everybody saw what was going on with Shannon before Shannon actually saw it himself.
Right.
Ash used to tell me, Shannon, you don't understand what you are. I said, Ash, she said, no, Shannon, no, you're not. You're not the same. You're not the same Shannon that you walked in here in 2016. You're a different Shannon now. I said, but Ash, she said, no, Shannon. Everybody saw what was happening before I did. Ocho, think about it. Now all of a sudden I'm funny. Now all of a sudden I got takes. I've always had them. But now I'm free.
Yeah.
Stephen A is Stephen A. There's nothing like, I've never been jealous of a teammate. When Rod Smith started to come on, I gladly, hey, I'm still trying to get my thing, but I'm giving him information. Ask Rod. His locker was right across from mine.
Yeah.
I remember when he first walked in there, he said, I want to be like you. I said, what you mean? He said, I want the love and respect the fans give you. I want the way the team, the way they treat you. That's what I want to be. I said, well, this is what you need to do. Rod started coming on, hey, come on, Fuzz, let's get this. That's how I am. I don't bother no everybody. Ask anybody at CBS. Ask anybody at Fox. I ain't talking about the higher ups. Because all the stuff, you never heard anything about Shannon Sharpe for 6.5 years until all of a sudden the news broke that Shannon Sharpe was parting ways with Fox. And then all of a sudden, Shannon Sharpe is the worst person ever. Never heard a peep. Go ask ESP. I don't bother nobody. They call me and say, can you do this? Hey, I'm done. I'm there. What do you think about it? Hey, I'm good. Stephen A wants to know if you, okay, I'm cool. That's how I am. I don't bother people because I don't want nobody to bother me. But somehow my name, whatever you got going on with Stephen A, I just wish Stephen A would let it go. I really do.
I like it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because sometimes when you don't address stuff, like I told you before, when you don't address stuff, man, they will continue to try to bully you. They will continue to keep your name in their mouth. That's life. That's the nature of the nature of the business. And to see what Stephen A. Smith did, what you don't see very often from journalists, I mean, it's refreshing. It's refreshing. And he said he's not going to address it anymore. And that's it. That's it. I mean,
Ocho, check this out. I was in the airport, and the guy tried to prop me up. He like, man, hey man, you great. You a great addition to the show. But I'm trying to put Stephen A down. I said, my man, don't do that. I said, you can give me prop without trying to stand on him. Don't do that.
Right.
I'm not, hey, I appreciate you giving me kudos. I appreciate you saying I'm this.
Right.
But we can do that without saying something negative about him. I'm not going to stand for that. Nah, we ain't going to do that. Because think about it now. I got a ginormous personality. I'm a big presence. Ain't a whole lot of people in Stephen A position would have brought me on.
Right.
Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. Because had I been this in 2016, you think they'd have brought me on at Fox? Me being what I am as I sit in this chair, Ocho, you think they'd have brought me on at Fox? Hell no.
Hell nah.
And I'm okay with, I understand that. I do my thing. I come to work, I show up, I punch the clock, I go home. Ain't cause nobody no problem.
Right. Damn. Hey, listen, in the great words of, I don't even know who said the quote, can't we all just get along?
Yeah, we could.
Can't we all just get along?
But I mean,
hey, they gonna take your shots. It come with the territory, huh? You got to be ready for it. It come with the territory.
Ocho, I don't mind people that don't know me taking shots at me because you don't know me.
Right.
But how you gonna be pretending like we were cool and now you try to take a subtle shot? But I saw it coming, but it's starting to come with greater frequency and regularity. What? I gave you kudos when you was doing your thing.
Right.
I just don't get it, Ocho. I don't. But little do they know, what's for me, God gonna give it to me. They can't take it.
You're gonna get it regardless.
What's for you, whatever it is, If a bowling ball's supposed to drop on your head, that's what's gonna happen. If you
Damn,
supposed
huh?
to win the lottery of 100 million, that's what's gonna happen.
It's
You gonna
coming.
get what's intended for you.
Oh yeah.
So what's intended for me? But they make it seem like what bothers me, Ocho, is that people seem like if I start to get a little success and they think
Mhm.
money's gonna come along with it, that the money is their money. All that money the government printed $3, $4, $5 trillion during the pandemic.
Mhm.
They're not finna run out of money.
Mm-mm. Remember that. It's enough for everybody too.
It's enough for everybody.
Enough for everybody.
But somebody might say, call Shannon name a little more than they call theirs. They might say, I like Shannon take on said subject more than they like theirs.
Mm.
I don't think I've always thought like this. And this is what my grand and my grandfather instilled in us. You're not better than someone else.
Mm-hmm.
You just can do a job better than they can.
Mm.
I believe I can do this better than anyone.
Right.
That's what I believe. And I ain't got to bang my chest. I ain't got to do all this. And no, I ain't no columnist. I ain't no investigative reporter. And I ain't no new. Nah. And see, that's what, Ocho, I mean, it's kind of like how actors feel when somebody didn't go to Juilliard or they're not
Right.
trained. And all
Right.
of a sudden
Right.
they come on and they have success. They look at them, they look at them sideways. I mean, bro, you still got your role. You still getting your money.
Yeah.
But that's just the way I am. But everybody, like you said, Ocho, everybody isn't like that. And I'm starting to understand it. And that's one thing my sister said. She said, Shannon, you're going to get that.
Yeah. I
Just
got a
accept.
question.
Yes.
Have you ever thought about the individuals that are saying anything or just having a reason to point out something you're doing or keeping your name in their mouth? Have you thought about reaching out and asking them what the problem is?
Nah, they got my number.
Oh, they already got your contact too, so they could have came to you first.
Of course.
Oh, okay. All
Of
right.
course they could have.
All right.
They
I see.
come
I
to me
see.
with other stuff.
All right. I see where you're going. All right, here we going. Damn.
But it's all, Ocho, it's all good. I'm going to keep doing me.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep doing me.
Oh, we got to. We got to. I'm gonna make sure you do. Shit.
But they're going to be mad here shortly. Trust me. They're going to be mad. They're going to be mad at us, Ocho. They're going to be real mad. And then what?
Let's talk about this right here. I mean, Shannon Sharpe do have a point. Sometimes when you get big, people just tend to, it's all about jealousy. And they don't care if you're the little person, even though they already have a bag. They don't care if you're the little person. They don't want you to have the bag. They don't want somebody else to talk about you, about your podcast, about what's going on with you, and or what kind of things that you got going on. They always want it's always about me, me, me. Talk about me, not that person. These people, they just stomp on the little person and don't even care, even though the little person trying to get a bag too. Sometimes it's just jealousy, but you know, people are gonna be people. You can't stop people from being people, and he's definitely right about some of the things that he is saying. He's definitely right about all the stuff that he's saying, basically. Because sometimes people are just jealous for no reason because you're actually there. It's not even that sometimes people can be jealous that you're even alive or you're doing better than them. Oh yeah, he's not supposed to do better than me. My my YouTube channel is better than theirs. Why they watching him? No. But I've had situations where people was just jealous of me for no reason. They just met you and they jealous of you. It's just that's just evilness, and they don't want nobody to get ahead. Even if you try to get ahead, people will try to make put stumbling stones in your way to get you out of the way. and you can't be letting people just be you can't be letting people just take your joy away from you. You just keep going, like he said, and just be humble about it. Because guess what? What God got for me, He don't have for you. God got something totally different for you and for me. So, so let me know what y'all think about what Shannon Sharpe said. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you'll know whenever I post, and hit that thumbs up so you'll know whenever, so YouTube can actually push my videos through. And yes, I do. Please comment below because I believe that everything Shannon Sharpe is saying is definitely true. And don't forget to subscribe at Chambers underscore channel, at Chambers underscore channel, and comment down below and tell me what y'all think, y'all, because that is crazy. All right, I'm out.